All right, hey Leo. So I am doing a read for you guys why you chose this vessel, why you chose this life. All right, so obviously you're gonna have some sort of resonation towards us signing up for the path and the purpose. Okay, so you should pretty much resonate throughout the read. If this does not, if it doesn't hit you, you guys please check your other placements, and if you're new, welcome. So I'm going to we're first going to dive into why you chose this vessel. As far as the physical output, the physical body, what I've been telling you guys is if there is an ailment or an illness or something is feeling off, or there's just a part of your body that you don't fully enjoy, we kind of tend to be hard on ourselves. Just make sure you guys send that particular place on your body attention, love, healing energy, and positive positive vibes. If I talk to myself all the time, you guys, so I encourage you to do that. As far as your physical body goes, all right, so I'm gonna dive right into this. Cards have been pre-shuffled, so let's just go ahead and see why you chose your vessel, Leo, why you chose your vessel. All right, so I'm going to pull that, and then we got this one right here. Okay, so what I'm going to say is this. So you guys have signed up. You've definitely signed up for conflict. Okay, and I feel like the conflict is coming through, and you might be like, oh no, I never signed up for this. I didn't sign up for conflict or war, battle, drama. Intense disconnections is what I'm seeing here. But overall, what you guys have to see is the prevail. Okay, so with the Five of Swords, this is conflict, it's war, it's battle. This could be with yourself, with family, romance, friendships, with work, whatever. So if you think about all of the there's just been highlights that you can think about in your life where somebody has probably done you dirty in some certain way. Okay, and maybe you were a part of that, maybe you instigated that, but it's a stepping stone, it's a learning. So all of these lessons that I'm pulling, it's about learning. Okay, but what I'm also pulling past, present, and future. So this is what you've experienced. So each dynamic I go through, you're going to see a resemblance of the past, what's currently happening and transitioning, and then we're going to see what is to come. Okay. And with this right here, what I'm seeing is I feel like the biggest thing for you is the minimal effort of conversation, the minimal effort of repairing relationship dynamics, through and through. And the reason why I'm saying that is because typically with the Five of Swords, what you're going to see is conflict and resolution. But I feel like for some of you guys, it's just not been that easy. It's almost like the conflict comes, the resolution never does. All right. And it's like connections, probably after connections, just kind of dissipate or fade out of your life. Okay. But it's trial and error, and I feel like overall that's what you've had to endure. But I can't help but feel that most of you guys have encountered the trial but never repaired or made it work. Not you, that it's your fault, but maybe it just never came or built to fruition to where it's like we can come together and move forward. All right, I feel like where the full card is coming through is your current energy. It's kind of giving you a new it's like turning a new leaf on old dynamics and old situations. I feel like right here it's like coming into this understanding of why you have journeyed through each of those dynamics that have it's like there's the equal give and take. Why have I been through so much? And I've said, Leo, especially on your romantic reads, and I'm not implementing that right here, but there, you guys have been through a lot. I feel like overall you guys always experience a really harsh season, no matter what season it is. Okay, I feel like you experience really rough seasons. um but I feel like a lot of you guys right here, it's like you want new, you desire new, no more war, no more conflict. And I'm not dealing with people who cannot communicate to resolve, to help situations just become what they are supposed to be. So when we talk, right, in a mature manner, we're supposed to elevate ourselves, the connection dynamic, and we're supposed to grow together. So anybody who can't grow with me from now on, I'm the past is, I'll close it out and shut the door and lock it. I don't need it. Okay, but what you can expect in the future is in this dynamic right here, turning that new leaf, what you will see is a bigger reciprocity on deeper connections. So you're able to talk about your feelings, your emotions. You're able to actually, it's like what's coming to you in the future dynamic overall, your interactions is you have communication coming through. So you're able to express your feelings and emotions, and they're not toyed with, they're not played with, they're not irrelevant, which I feel in the past you probably dealt with people who act like you don't matter in a lot of ways. All right. But you kind of seeing that experience and saying, yeah, I can agree with that. I resonate with that. What happens is that chapter now closes out. You turn the new leaf, you close the door on the past, and what is brought to you is a new dynamic when it comes to relationships. And I feel like the relationships, there's no limit on what dynamic that is: coworker, boss, friendship, family, romance, all right, children, anything, any dynamic. I just feel like what you're stepping into and what you're calling in is now a deeper sense of connection when it comes to interaction with humans. All right, so kind of your overall card is Chariot, right? You got success, protection, forward movement, determination, and self control. All right, acknowledgement of success by others. So you have beautiful things right here. The Chariot card is saying you're moving, you're out with the old, in with the new, and here you got a protected dynamic. Having that mindset, you guys, is going to protect all facets, all relationships, every encounter that you come through. You're going to be given a hedge of protection so that you can move forward and stay in this proper mentality. All right, so let's just see how your friendships and family dynamics have been playing out, where they're at, and what's happening. What do we have? Leo. All right. So I feel like you guys have probably walked away from family and friendships. All right, you have the Eight of Cups coming through, and I feel like there's been a lot of in and out behavior when it comes to friends and family in the past. Okay, a lot of people that may have not contributed to any growth when it comes to you, and I feel like in this sense right here in the past, when it comes to the family and friendship dynamic, I feel like sometimes you may have felt like you're stuck in a rut. Like these people are not really taking me anywhere. If anything, what they're doing is they're keeping me in the same dynamic. All right. So if your heart is in one area, so say you're on a spiritual journey and nobody else is that you know of, and even if you're on a spiritual journey, somebody else is slightly different or largely different. It's like, I got to move away from these people. I feel like in the past, what you're kind of recognizing is people that are here in your life that are not influencing you to move forward. Okay. And that's where we start to chip away at those people who are not here to help us promote our own growth. All right. I feel like you have been stuck. Whether it's somebody kind of saying, if you were my friend, if you loved me, blah, 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 kind of given the conditionalized statement on love when it comes to the friendship and family dynamic. And I feel like it's keeping you stuck. In the past too, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say it, but I'm no better than anyone when it comes to my past. I've been down a very, very hard road. So take drugs for an example. It's very, very easy for people to manipulate and ease you back in once you've cleaned up, once you started moving forward, to kind of go back into that dynamic, whether it's family or friendships. They can keep you in a certain dynamic where you never get out of it. So I kind of feel like some of you guys may have had trouble getting out of certain influences just as well. People trying to keep you at their level. Okay. And then right here in the current energy, this is learning from the past. This is manifesting the best future you can. This is mistakes, it's failures, it's procrastination, it's putting things off, this right here is like it's staying in the pit. But what you're doing right here is you're recognizing that you had to get out of it, or that you do need to get out of it wherever you're sitting at with this. This right here is okay. Obviously something is not working with these people in my life. So I need to manifest myself out of it. I need to pave a way to move out of it, because I'm never going to have anything. I'm not at max potential, and I know that I'm here for something. I know I'm supposed to be seen by people. I know I'm supposed to help people. But what's happening is that you're in a spot, quite possibly, or have been, where these people don't want to help themselves. So it's like, well, you know what? You don't want to help yourself. I'm moving on with or without you. All right. And what you have to come right here is pure. All right, these are pure connections, people that will bring creative ideas. All right, this is the youth, the happiness of youth. This is tapping into your intuition. This is developing curiosity and bringing in all the new ideas so that you can actually move forward. If you, and I keep on saying ideas, I can't help but feel like some of you guys, you could have something stewing inside of you, but you may have given it to one or two people, that just they don't resonate with your energy. So it's like you're not getting a lot of feedback. You're not getting the elevated signals that you're trying to go for. For those of you who have ideas, but in ideas, it doesn't matter. What I'm going to say is right here. It's like connections built in the past, they're not going to be nothing but probably like if you think of like a lead, like a lead, it's like in the ground, it's like you go to move forward and then this person yanks it and then you fall down. That does not help. It's not helping towards your development. And sometimes we have to walk away from that, with love, in order to manifest our best future. And what you have coming to you is in that the soul tribe, the soul friends, the soul family coming through, all right, that are going to gift you ideas and inspiration to move forward. And what you will see is happiness and fulfillment, all right, on that front when it comes to your family and relationships, people that are there to have your back and not keep you stuck. All right, so the tire on this, you have the Five of Gabriel. A challenge you can resolve, withdraw from the drama of others, and have patience with yourself and those around you. Okay. This is like the Five of Wands, and it actually showed up in reverse. So I can't help but feel that if some of you guys are still feeling that pull from the past, the pull from people who are keeping you down, you already know what it's time to do. And I don't feel like I have to tell you. All right. So we're going to check out the romantic aspects, the romantic partnerships that you have encountered. What do we have? All right. So here is what I'm going to say. As far as your romantic encounters, all three of these cards, and I'll tell you what, they are very much, these two came out upright. These three came in reverse. And what I'm going to say is this: your romantic experiences have been a stalemate. All right. It's like no sooner does somebody get this is exactly. You think you hit the jackpot. You think you've experienced the one. You think you've experienced, all right, your perfect person probably a few times. We get into our feelings and emotions, and what happens is you see that and some of you guys could have even started a family, had kids, and lost everything. What I see in the past here is, and this could be multiple, it could be one or two significant relationships, but it's like no sooner does somebody get comfortable, they end up screwing you over. They end up taking advantage of you, right? Your kindness, your good nature, your goodwill, and it just diminishes everything. So I feel like as far as your romantic relationships in the past, it's like I thought I've had the one several times, a few times, one time, and I feel like it's like I get burned. They get way too comfortable where there's no effort, there's no trying, there is nothing, there's nothing to hang on to, it's all good on the outside. And some of you guys could have experienced like the good on the outside, but then it was just hell on the inside, behind closed doors. All right. That's kind of what I feel your experiences have been. But what you're sitting on now is, what I'm going to say is you guys have faith in the universe. You have faith that your person and the relationship does exist. Okay. You do have faith, and that faith right there that's keeping you alive is going to draw in, all right, somebody who is like-minded, who is on the same page, who right here, you're being gifted a relationship to come that is built on equality, shared expectations, the spiritual journey, if that's where you're at. You have an evolved human being coming to you, one that actually can back up everything they say. So if they come to you and they look as if they're the ultimate dream, they will have that backing to them. All right. The Hierophant card is order, it's rules, it's a spiritual journey. It's somebody who's coming through saying, I'm elevated, and we don't have to drop our vibration, because all we're doing is matching each other's energy and elevating each other up. All right. And you got the Queen of Ariel coming through, mature, practical, generous, happy. There is your equal partner coming through, strong senses of independence, nurture yourself and those around, and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical and wise advice. You have Somebody coming through who's going to fit your energy. So if you guys are highly independent, this person's also going to come through highly independent. Somebody who is ambitious, wanting to make money, wanting to make dreams happen. That's what you have coming through. So let's just see what growth you have, your angels and spirit guides see through all your challenges. Maybe something that you have not even recognized in yourself. Okay, so your growth through challenges. Look at this. You got independence. So through all your trials, your losses, what you've had to cut off, it's done nothing but help you elevate. And maybe you haven't even seen it, but you have a strong independent vibration about you. And really where you're seeing it at is, you know what, if I died and I was the only if the world died, the world ended and I was the only person here tomorrow, you know how to survive. All right, you do. You have success, you have victory, and you do have harmony. Even if it doesn't feel like you've reached the ultimate harmony, you have happiness coming to you in multiple ways, you guys, through friendships, family, romance, business. Everything is coming to you. All right, so let's just see what other happiness is coming to you that you've yet to see. The other happiness, more happiness yet to come for Leo. What do we have? I mean, we've already seen one. Look at this. You got the Ace of Cups showing up. Look at that. You guys, okay, you have Judgment card. This right here is just completely being done with the past, changing, growing, rebuilding, releasing, that therefore will draw in, all right, that king and queen, that perfect couple. I'm going to tell you this, a lot of us are looking for a stable love, and here you got the Lovers card coming through with the Queen and King of Pentacles, which is representation of you are not only going to have the love of your life come through, but you guys are going to build a dream. All right, this is solid. This right here is a materialistic, having everything on point in the materialistic aspects, being rooted right here in the now, but also being in pursuit of the spiritual journey just as well. So there's going to be an equal balance with this partner that's coming through, and I feel like that's coming through very strong for you, Leo. All right, you guys take care.